called Dinero out here in Wunkatunka.
Nah, you sound like that girl from Eliza, man.
What's up, everybody? You are now tuned in with Convos with Coco. And today with me, I have a special guest. Dinero, a videographer, photographer, etc. So I'm going to start by where you're from, because I can't even pronounce where you're from.
Wetumpka, Alabama.
Okay, and what's it like out there?
It really ain't nothing out there. It's just a small town.
Is it near Birmingham?
No, it's near Montgomery. It's like 15 minutes away from Montgomery.
Okay, Montgomery. Yeah. And how'd you get started with the videography, photography, etc.?
I was working at a plant called Maydex in Electric, Alabama. And Electric is like 15 minutes away from Wetumpka.
Okay.
So like I had to work there because I was trying to get my money up to go back to school.
Okay.
And I don't know, it's just like along the journey with me working up there, it's like I kind of lost myself. Like
yeah.
I went up there, you know.
And
like,
where is the place that you're working at? What is it?
It's a plant that makes shells for like Walmart, Kroger.
Okay. So how did working there lead you into photography, videography, etc.?
Man, it was at first it was this thing called Amway.
Okay.
And they messed around. My friend put me on. I think my friend Rodney put me on Amway, and then I Skyped one of the head people, and then he sent me something through my email, and it was basically explaining to me like how to work for myself.
Okay.
So once I read everything, like it kind of changed my mindset. It's like I ain't never thought to work for myself because it's like I was programmed to get a job.
Right. Okay. And so were you always passionate about videos and photography? Is it something you kind of just fell into?
In reality, like when I be just sitting here thinking sometimes to myself, it's like I always had a thing for editing pictures. Like
okay.
I don't know, you know that called PixArt?
Yeah. It's like a photo editor. So outside of what you do and what you want to do career wise, outside of the videography, a lot of people want to know who is the man behind the mirror. So I kind of want to start by how you grew up. I want to start there, and then we just gonna keep it moving.
For sure. I grew up with just my mom. You feel what I'm saying? So like, I ain't gonna say it was hard, but it was hard.
Okay.
Like, just certain stuff like it was basically like the ambition that I got. It came from seeing my mama struggle by herself, like certain stuff getting cut off and stuff like that. So like that's kind of how I grew up. But it's like she always took care of me though.
Okay, and are you only child?
Now I got two sisters. I got a younger sister and an older sister.
Okay. So how did you grow up in, what is it, Wetumpka?
Yeah.
You grew up there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so do you see yourself ever moving out of that city, or how do you feel like you're going to expand yourself being in such a small city?
For sure, like, I'm gonna move from Wetumpka soon, hopefully before next summer.
Okay.
But yeah, like, it's like my name, like, I got clout outside of the state. Like, just
where?
In the A&A world.
Where? I never heard of you. I'm from Atlanta.
Man.
And I never heard of you.
I'm saying I'm still building, but I got folks in Atlanta that like, they mess with me hard. Like a lot of people find out about me through my pictures. Like, cause I take a lot of pictures for celebrities and stuff. Like
okay, so who are some of the celebrities that you, I guess, work with, taking pictures of, etc.?
Gunna, Baby, Youngboy.
Okay.
My Youngboy photos actually went viral last year when he came to Birmingham.
Okay, so do you do more like photos at the concerts? Are you doing photos, like photo shoots? Are they booking you? Are you reaching out to them?
Just like at concerts and stuff like that, but then it's like once they see my pictures, they'll inbox me, or either their manager inbox me asking me for the photos, and like that's kind of how I build my relationship from right there.
Okay, so if you have all these, photos, videos with, you said Lil Baby, Young Boy, Gunna, etc., you should really be like on the map right now.
It's easier said than done.
Okay, so what's stopping you from, I guess, maximizing your potential?
Ain't nothing really stopping me. It's just like all of it take time. You feel what I'm saying? It's just like you gotta work your way up. Cause a lot of people be thinking like with camera stuff like it's easy, but then like it's not.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
and do they pay you for the photos?
No, I just go to concerts, take the photos, build relationships.
Okay, now you said their managers reach out to you, right?
Yeah.
all of their managers have reached out to you, or just several, or
just certain ones, or sometimes the artists will inbox me. Like when I took Bankroll Freddy photos at Ciroc, he inboxed me for the photos.
And you didn't charge him?
Nah, cause it's like with that, it's like I'm getting my name bigger. It's like it's a plan that I got.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But then I also feel like people don't realize if your work is worth something, you're gonna charge people. It's the same way with doing hair.
Sure.
You can pay $100, you can pay $40, but you get what you pay for. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you're just sending out photos for free, you're giving away everything for free. People are gonna feel like, you know what I mean? This is just some, I guess, rookie photographer, videographer, don't really just doing it for fun, and you're not getting paid for your work. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's something you definitely need to keep in mind. So where do you see yourself going, I guess, in the next couple years with the videography and photography?
I see myself on top, like all honesty, cause like if we being honest, I feel like I'm the hardest videographer in Alabama.
Okay, now that's kind of pushing it.
I'm telling you.
That's kind of pushing it.
I know it.
Okay, so Dinero, y'all heard him. You feel like you're the best videographer in Alabama.
It ain't even just me feeling like that. I had several people tell me that.
Okay, so
I ain't liking other videos.
Okay, understandable. So, what makes you the best videographer in Alabama?
Just like my style that I got, my work ethic, my turnaround time, like
okay. So, your turnaround time, your work ethic.
Yes.
Okay. Me personally, I haven't heard of you.
For sure that.
But I'm gonna look at some of your work, you know, more of your work after, you know, we done. But I definitely feel like that might be a little stretch, or you might have a little run for your money. You know what I'm saying? Because I know some real good videographers, but they charge a lot of money.
Sure.
Like, nobody is getting any work for them, you know, for free. And so the fact that you feel like you're the best, you know what I mean, not knocking you. So you feel like you're the best, but certain people you'll charge them, certain people you're not, because you feel like, oh, they're famous, so let me just try to get in or get my name in. But sometimes that don't always work.
For sure, you right.
Right. So if you had to meet one celebrity, or you could work with one celebrity, video one celebrity, who would it be?
Gunna.
And why him?
Man, Gunna turned, man. Like
Gunna?
Yeah.
Like, what about him?
Just his style, like the way he carries himself, like the way he moves.
Okay.
It makes it to me, like.
Yeah.
And his music, like I just like his style.
Okay. And are there any videographers that you look up to?
Yeah, for sure. Cole Bennett and Louis Nose.
Okay. And I haven't heard of him. Where is he from? Do you know?
Never heard of who?
The videographer you just named.
Cole Bennett?
No.
Cole Bennett's the hardest video.
I never heard of him.
Cole Bennett is from Chicago, Illinois.
Okay.
Like, okay, I'm gonna do it like this. Cole Bennett got a channel called Lyrical Lemonade. His mom came up with the name. So boom. When people shoot big artists, the big artists normally make them famous. If you get a video from Cole Bennett, he gonna make you famous within 24 hours.
Okay.
If you get, cause like when he shoot people videos, he posts everybody videos to the Lyrical Lemonade channel. He don't let people post on his channel.
Okay.
So it's like he got millions of subscribers on YouTube. So it's like within 24 hours, you gonna get like 5 million views.
Right.
Like ain't nobody doing it.
Okay. So, quick question.
Yeah.
Now that you're, I guess, branding yourself, you know, developing your craft, etc., how are you managing that with relationships, with your family, like balancing all of it together?
I don't know how to do that. Honestly, I just balance it out.
And are you in a relationship right now?
Nah.
Okay, y'all heard him. So if you think you with him, I guess you're not with him. So you're not in a relationship right now. Do you feel like you will be soon, or you wait until you just focus on the craft right now?
Okay, put it like this. I'm focused on my dreams and my craft, but like if a girl's solid, then we can do something.
Okay, I respect it. And have you had a lot of, I guess, old females you used to talk to now trying to talk to you now that you're kind of branding yourself and pretty much getting on the map?
You know, like I got my ex, like she ain't trying to get back with me, but you know she congratulate me on everything. And,
okay,
we still got
but that could be support. You know what I mean?
We still got mutual respect, but then it's like you know, with some females like that, but I don't too much like try to, you know,
Yeah.
just go on about my business.
Okay, and what type of females like do you like to date usually?
Like just in general, what type of
Yeah.
girl I like? I like a girl like you gotta have a hustle, and the reason I said it is because like okay, like me, I'm the type of man like in the future I'm gonna take care of my family. Like, I'm gonna take care of my wife. But if I was to leave, like I want to make sure that you know how to take care of yourself.
Right.
Because everybody don't know how to hustle. Everybody want to talk to hustle. You feel what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
some people out here like they need like some females need guys in order to survive.
Yeah, right.
I want my girl to
Be able to hold her own, and you
Yeah.
just like y'all come together
and
basically.
then we have $1 million plan together. Like
Right.
we helping each other.
Okay, I respect it. So who would you say is your biggest motivator? Like who pretty much pushes you to be your best? Who do you turn to on a rough day? Who would be your biggest motivator, like through everything? Who can you know for sure you would turn to for advice, whatever?
My mama.
Your mom?
And Trent.
Trent, okay.
Yeah.
And who is Trent?
Like he my manager, but that's my brother. Like
Okay,
so.
okay.
Yeah, we from the sandbox. So
And why your mom and Trent?
because it's like my mama, like that's who I do everything for. Like she done took care of me, so like now it's my time to take care of her.
Okay.
And it's like with Trent, like I know I can talk to Trent about anything, like without him judging me. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he gonna keep it real with me. Like that's what I like, somebody to keep it real.
Yeah.
With me. And he gonna let me know like you slipping
Okay.
instead of just you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he's solid though.
Okay. So if you were to, I guess, produce something that didn't look good or whatever, they would tell you like, nah, that ain't it.
For sure.
Okay.
God, I want you to tell him.
Yeah, right. That you're supposed to do that anyway.
Yeah.
And so, what would you say, I guess, out of everything that you've gone through, as far as you come to this point, what has been your biggest lesson this far in life? It doesn't necessarily have to relate to photography, but what would you say has been your biggest life lesson so far?
Don't depend on nobody.
Okay. And why is that?
Like, cause it's like if you depend on somebody, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna always be upset in the end. That's why I took from that.
I mean, not necessarily. I don't feel like you'll always be upset in the end. I feel like you definitely need to be able to hold your own.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like necessarily depending on people is always a bad thing. Because at the end of the day, nobody got rich on their own. Nobody's going to make it to the top on their own. Like, everybody has a team. Just like you have managers, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have people behind you. You have makeup artists, you know, et cetera, et cetera. So everybody needs somebody. You know what I mean?
You right.
Agreed?
Yeah, you right.
Okay. Okay. And what would you say has been the hardest time in your life, or something that you've gone through that you had to overcome that was just really difficult?
Graduating college, making the proper score on my ACT to attend the school I wanted to.
Okay.
But then having to come out of school after the first semester because my mom couldn't afford to keep me in school.
Okay. And where did you go to school?
At Troy.
Troy?
Yeah.
Okay. And how many years did you complete, or semesters?
Just one.
Oh, just one semester?
Yeah.
And were you getting like scholarships or financial aid?
Financial aid. But
Okay.
Like, I guess it had something to do with like the dorm I was staying in.
Yeah.
So stuff was like kind of expensive.
Okay, so are you planning on getting back in school, or you just focus on the craft right now, or like what's your plan?
I just graduated college.
Oh, you just graduated.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was asking you, if you
4 days
graduated.
ago.
Okay, congratulations, by the way.
Appreciate it.
So that's really, really good. I love hearing, you know, people persevering, you know what I mean? What do you have a degree in?
Graphic design.
Graphic design. Okay, I like that. I like that. And so I heard you say that you had to leave school at first, right? So when did you get back in school?
Like spring of 2018.
Okay, so you basically just had to take a break.
Associates in graphic design.
Okay, you still got a degree.
Yeah.
Why you basically like trying to belittle yourself? Like, no, I got a degree.
Yeah,
You said like
I'm
I just
happy,
an
you know, I'm
associate.
happy
Like
about it,
it's
though.
a degree.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It's a stepping stool. You know what I mean? You can always go back and get a bachelor's, a master's, whatever, or you could strictly just focus on your craft and use what you learned and apply it, you know, elsewhere. You know what I mean? So do you travel for artists? Can artists book you outside of Alabama, or how does that work?
Yeah, they can put me outside Alabama.
Okay, so have you went to other states and, you know, filmed for people?
Yeah, like I done got flew to Orlando. Like the client flew me to Orlando. I got flew to Texas.
Okay.
I got flew to Cali. In Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's mostly your work, music videos, and I guess photo shoots.
Like really, I do anything. Like I do weddings and everything, but it's like a lot of people book me for music videos.
Okay.
And I did like 2 weddings though.
Okay. And have you ever worked with any artists where you were recording a video and was like, this song is really garbage?
See, I'm the type of person. And honestly, like, I keep it real.
Okay, you had to sugarcoat it.
But I'm just saying, like, I'm the type of person, like, I don't like to tell people if they song garbage. And the reason I say that is because everybody got a dream. Like,
right.
Rapping may not be for everybody.
Right.
But I don't want to just be the person to
tell them that.
I want to be the person that they look up to keep going with their dreams. I don't want to be the person that they look at and be like, damn, like, he shot my dreams down.
Yeah. No, you can cuss. It's
yeah,
okay.
I don't want them to be like, damn, like, he shot my dreams down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't the way I am. That's not how I move.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Because I know, like, sometimes I'll be listening to videos, and I'm like, now, why did they record that man video knowing that don't sound good?
A lot of people tell me about just, like, certain artists that I shoot, you know, and I don't say nothing, but they be like, the thing about you is your video make the music. That's what they tell me. They be like,
yeah,
your effects and stuff, it make the song hard. It make people pay attention to it, even
okay.
if something not hard.
Right, absolutely. And this little icebreaker question, what's your biggest fear?
Ooh, skydiving.
Skydiving?
Yes.
Why?
No.
Yeah, I'm not skydiving either, but I wouldn't say that's my biggest fear.
Well, I'm going to say, okay, that's one of them. But
okay.
The biggest fear for me is to not get all the way to the top how I know I'm supposed to get to the top.
So like, basically like failing.
Yeah, like
okay.
I ain't in that eye or something.
Yeah,
I want,
right.
I'd be like, dang, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, failing for real.
Okay, and so where do you see yourself in the next year or so?
I see myself in the next year definitely staying in another state.
Okay.
I want to move to Atlanta.
Right.
But I really see myself higher up, just like with my craft.
Okay.
You know, shooting bigger artists and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know.
And right now, do you have your own equipment? Do you rent equipment?
Yeah, I got my own equipment.
Okay, you got your own equipment. And how long did it take you to learn how to, I guess, perfect your craft?
Probably like 2 months.
Okay, that's
yeah.
not bad.
But I'm gonna tell you this, like, I still learn new stuff, like new effects, new angles. So like I feel like my craft is perfected, but it's like it's certain stuff like that I'm still working on with my craft, like
right
effects, angles, camera angles, and stuff like that.
Yeah. And are you open to doing? Have you ever thought about doing like classes or like basically charging people like, let's say $300-$500 whatever for like a class or a weekend class to teach them how to do it so that people can go branch off and do it on their own?
See, I never thought about it. See, a lot of people always ask me, like, they'll DM me and be like, bro, can you teach me how to do this? But
yeah.
see, I ain't gonna lie to you, like, the type of person I am, like, if it's just for like a day or so, like, I probably won't even charge nobody.
Okay.
Because it's just like, I want to see everybody win.
Yeah.
So I don't want that from me. Like, as long as I see you doing what you doing with it, that's cool with me.
Right.
So
don't you feel like, I mean, the vibe I get from you, it sounds like you kind of like doubt yourself a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, and the thing with that is, if you're not confident in you, how do you expect other people to be confident in you? You know what I mean? It's like, you're kind of like, I'm okay. And like, no, I'm not charging for this. No, I'm not charging for that. But I'm the best in Alabama. But you can get this for free. No, it's like, if I'm the best, you think Beyonce finna come perform for free?
I'm saying,
you know what
like,
I mean?
I'm saying, like, people gonna pay me. Like, I don't do, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's just like little stuff. Like, if I gotta teach somebody how to do this, that's cool. Like, but I get paid for everything.
Okay.
So it's just like, with me, I ain't gonna say I doubt myself. But it's like, I feel like, if anything, I feel like I'd be too hard on myself.
Okay.
Like, on something like, you supposed to be farther, like, da-da-da-da. But then it's like, the way I look at everything is, it's just not my time. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
God can control everything, so I can't do nothing but grind.
Yeah.
So.
And do you have siblings or kids or anything like that?
Yeah, I got like I got 2 nephews and 2 nieces. I ain't
Okay.
got no kids.
You don't have no kids?
Nah.
You want kids?
Like 3 when I get settled.
Yeah.
Right.
Have you had any pregnancy scares?
Nah.
No slip ups? That's good. That's really good. I will say this, as far as like videographers, photographers, etc., like y'all have so many ways to make money outside of just for clients. Y'all can go work at clubs. Y'all can work for venues. You know what I mean? Events. Have you ever worked at any major events, concerts, things like that?
Nah, I'm trying to really get into rolling loud, like for pictures.
Okay.
But yeah,
So that's like your end goal.
yeah, like just like get bigger than big, but like I really did want to be like one of the biggest directors ever, and I feel like I got the potential to do that because like my mind, like I'm very creative, like hard working, like I'm putting in the work. It's just not my time yet.
Right.
So,
And you just graduated, you said 4 weeks ago, right?
4 days ago.
4 days ago. Oh, that's even sooner. Okay, so now it's like you're fresh out of school. You're kind of like, what to do now? So do you see yourself moving soon? Are you going to kind of wait and work with your manager, in Alabama locally, or you've been here long enough and you feel like it's time to go?
Yeah, it's definitely time to go. Like, I feel like, I told myself after I finished college, like, there wasn't going to be anything down here for me anymore. Besides, like, my family and friends and stuff.
Yeah.
But, I got a lot of people, like, they ain't believe in me. So it's like, a lot of the people, like, from my hometown and stuff, like, they salute me now. Because they be like, like, I'm showing them, like, it's a way out. You feel what I'm saying? So,
right. And I definitely, I'm looking forward to, seeing some of your work.
Sure.
And I definitely feel like if you work hard enough, towards your craft, you could definitely like be successful.
Mm-hmm.
But videographers, photographers, it's definitely very competitive. You're definitely gonna have to be more assertive. Like, yes, I'm good. Like, if you feel like you're the best in Alabama, it doesn't need to be like I'm the best. Like,
I said it because it's like with me, like I'm humble.
Yeah.
So it's on some time like.
But you can be humble and still be like proud of your work.
I'm proud of it, but then it's like I really don't even like saying I'm the best. In all honesty, like the work speak for itself. Like I'm very humble. Like I always been like that. Like I don't want people to look at me as like, oh, he got the big head.
Kobe didn't care about that. Rest in peace, Kobe.
Yeah,
but you just see how he was. Like he was pretty much like the best. I mean, I'm a LeBron's fan, but whatever. But he was, one of the best, and he had that mentality every time he hit the floor. And he didn't care about people calling him cocky and calling him, conceited, and he thinks he's better. He's like, yeah, I am better than you. Like I put in more time than you. You know what I mean? I practice more than you. I put in work to be the best, so why not be proud that I'm the best? Now, the thing with you is you're not on a major platform yet to really back up what you're saying. So what you're saying is kind of just, you.
I feel like I'm the best because it's just like.
Because you said
it. No, it ain't even that. It's bigger videographers. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just like
they've
been doing it longer than me.
Yeah, of course.
But it's just like when it come down to editing, I'm the best. Like. Hands down.
Yeah.
So we put money whoever you want to put money up again.
No, we ain't gonna put no money. We're not putting no money. He said he's the best, y'all.
Because like I'm just saying, like everybody videographers, like they favorite videographers, like I done edited some of their videos. Yeah. So it's like people know I'm hard.
Right.
So
yeah, and I definitely feel like one thing that's hard for like entertainers, videographers, etc. Being in a small city, it's really hard to, I guess, get your name out there. And then it's weird, like, people our age, they don't really want to support as much. Like, they say they support, but they really don't support, you know what I mean? So how do you kind of draw in, how are you trying to draw in more people and more followers, just bring more attention, to yourself?
Like, all honesty, like, I just work.
Okay.
Like, and then it's like, everybody that follow me, like, on my social media platforms, like, I don't know, like, I really don't know what it is. It's just, like, they salute me, like, so it's like when they see me doing something, it's just motivating to them, like to where they just want to support. Like I don't ask for support.
Yeah.
But I'm blessed to have the supporters that I have, because without them, like I wouldn't have some of my bookings, God first though.
Right.
Without some of them, like I wouldn't have some of my bookings and stuff like that. So like I appreciate everybody that support me.
Yeah, I definitely. I just feel like as a whole, like people our age. How old are you again?
23.
23. Okay, we got the same age. I'm 22. People our age are just, I don't know if it's like a millennial thing. It's like they'll go watch, people that are already up there, but people that are local and, trying to make it and posting and all that. It's like they're just so hesitant to, I guess, get in tune or just basic support. You know what I mean? So I feel like definitely you need to branch yourself out a little more. Even if people don't reach out to you, you see people. If you see a model, you know what I mean? Hey, like, I'm a photographer. This is my name. You know, here's some of my work. If, you know, whatever. And you never know, you know, who you might meet or who you might run in contact with, you know what I mean, along the way. Because social media is just taking over right now. You know what I mean?
Networking, like, I always network, you feel what I'm saying? But then it's just, like, big people, like, you got to come across them.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, when I come across people, for sure, I'm like, my name Dinero, I shoot videos, here's my Instagram. Some work like that, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just like everything just perfect timing. So.
And does Dinero stand for something, or you just kind of call yourself that, or what?
Dinero stand for money shot, like DINEROTHESHOOTA.
Yeah.
Stand for money shot.
So you got that name as a kid, or you kind of just grew on you, or what?
Nah, Trent gave me that name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Trent, that's your manager, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you just been going with that. I mean, I like the name anyway. I just feel like you need to hold up to that name. Your name money. I mean, you got some money, right?
I got the money.
Okay. Don't have.
I don't flash it, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course, you're not supposed to anyway. That's how people be getting robbed and stupid stuff be going on. Yeah. I feel like, all in all, I like you. You know what I'm saying? I like your personality. I feel like you definitely have potential to go places. You know what I mean? And one thing about it, I feel like I tell this to a lot of people, and just videographers, musicians, entertainers, whatever, like, don't get to a point and be like, oh, this not working, like, this just not it. I'm just finna go, you know what I mean, get a job. Because at the end of the day, I feel like you passionate about something, you just gotta work for it, you know what I mean? And ain't nothing gonna be handed to you.
Like, with me, it's just like, the job about the picture for me. So it's like, this gotta work.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't even think about quitting. Like,
so do you have a plan B? If it doesn't work, if something traumatic happens, whatever, God forbid, do you have a plan B? Like, is there something else you're passionate about outside of photos and videos?
It's gonna work.
Okay, we know it's gonna work, but God forbid something happen, because life happens to everybody, you know what I mean? Is there something else that you're passionate about that you would take an interest in?
You know, I draw. So, wait, I'm saying that's what you.
Like, okay, no, that's fair. Like, being an artist.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Because at first I'm like drawing, but no, you could be like a professional artist.
Be tattoo artist.
Yeah, I like that. Because a lot of people I ask, they're like, I don't have a plan B, and it's like, we in 2020, you know what I mean? And you know how many people our age are trying to do, you know, what you're doing, what I'm doing. With a lot of, you know, everybody want to be a rapper nowadays, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's not going to be easy. So what's going to make you stand out? Like, why should people work with Dinero?
Because Dinero is...
Like, what, besides you saying you're the best, if somebody comes and says, well, I know this guy and I know this guy, he could do that too, what makes you different from them?
My energy and my work ethic.
Okay,
just
your work
doing
ethic.
good business, like, I do good business.
Yeah.
Like, I don't believe in getting over on people for, like, you know, a few extra dollars. I don't move like that. Like, so it's just like the energy, the work ethic, you know, stuff like that. Like, they gonna like it.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of people say. Like, I like your energy.
Yeah, no, I like that. Cause I don't like bad vibes anyway. If you had a bad vibe, we wouldn't even be talking. You know what I mean? And I guess when you take off, you said you want to, I guess, move to Atlanta. Have you ever thought about LA?
Man, I really want to reside in LA. Like, I love the vibe.
Yeah.
Like, I love the vibe. So, like, I don't think I'm going to be in Atlanta forever. Just,
Yeah.
you know, till I get bigger with what I'm
Right.
doing. Then it's like, you know, once I get the real go out, then I move out there.
That's the goal, you know what I mean? Because it's definitely like, it's just so competitive nowadays, especially with social media. Everybody's pretty much like, it's like our age group is pretty much all like, we can't work corporate jobs, you know what I mean? We've all gotten in the mindset of working for ourselves, you know what I mean? Which is not necessarily a bad thing, because our parents, our generation was more like, go to college, get a job, you know what I mean? No one ever really taught a lot of people our age how to build your own brand and work for yourself, and you don't have to work for somebody, you know what I mean?
That's why I say, like, a lot of people, like, they programmed.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't even, like, I tell everybody, like, being an entrepreneur isn't easy. Like, you're going to have sleepless nights, you know, you're going to deal with clients sometimes that just make you want to rip your hair out sometimes. So it's just like, you know, you just gotta do it. Like, you gotta deprogram yourself, but like, it's not gonna be easy.
Yeah.
You gonna have doubts like in the beginning, but what I say to everybody, cause like, I went through that. Like, if you feel like you got doubts, just keep going.
Yeah.
Like, you can have the doubts, but just keep going, cause the more you do it, the doubts gonna go away.
Yeah.
So like, that's kind of how it was for me. Like, I had a lot of doubts when I first started. Like, but it's just, I just kept going.
Yeah. And I heard you say, you know, you deal with some people that make you want to rip your hair out and stuff like that. So have you ever had like a really bad experience with somebody? Either they didn't show up, you went out of town, they didn't come, or whatever the case, they didn't pay you, or anything like that happened?
Nah, it's just like, my only issue, like, with just some people, like, okay, a videographer is busy. Like, when you create a music video, it takes time to be created.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm the type of person, okay, it don't matter if I got like 8 videos in a week that I shot. I don't like nobody wait no longer than a week.
Yeah.
The estimate is 2 weeks though to edit a video.
Right.
But you know, like, I just don't like when like they'll call my phone. Like, if you haven't been waiting a week, like, I just prefer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep in
So people like,
contact.
where's the video? Where's the video?
Yeah, and then another thing, that I dislike when I go to music videos is the homeboy. There is always that one homeboy.
Then is what?
That's always trying to direct. You in the video, you ain't no director, you feel what I'm saying?
So what are they saying? Like telling people where to go and stuff like that?
Go that way. Bro, do this, bro. Get him like that, And then I just
Yeah.
want to stop and be like, bro, go over there.
So do you tell them, or you just kind of let them
No.
do their own thing?
Because I'm the type, like, I really don't even like speaking my mind. Like, I just go with the flow. I make sure I do a good job on the video. I get my money. I do it.
Because you ultimately control the outcome of the video. You control how it looks, you know what I mean? And you have experience, you know, recording, you know, editing, angles, etc. So if somebody's in the way, y'all, this my baby daddy. I'm sorry. But if somebody's in the way, it's like, excuse me, like,
Yeah.
this where you need to be, this where you need to be. Like, you're going to have to let people know, like,
I mean,
I'm directing this, I'm recording this, because at the end of the day, you're responsible for how people's product comes out. You know what I mean? Especially when they're paying you.
I tell them sometimes, like, when they get too close, like, bro, back up. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I tell them, but it's just like, I be on the tilt, like, I don't just be too much trying to, you feel me? Because I don't want them to get that vibe from me and be like, man, he too da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
But it's just like, a lot of people.
But then some people might feel like, oh, he really know what he doing. You know what I mean? Because some homeboys come and they just like being on camera. They just want to be seen. They just kind of excited. Some people never been in a music video. You know what I mean? So sometimes it's probably not even intentional. They just so hype. You know what I'm saying? And thinking that homeboy the next little baby and trying to be seen. You know what I mean? So sometimes you definitely gonna have to take control over I guess, what do you call it, a scene or whatever?
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
The video.
Your scene, video, whatever.
I take control of it, but it's just like sometimes, like, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, it just be too much.
Yeah, and then it's just like, I just be ready to shoot. I'm gonna shoot your video. I'm gonna still do a good job.
Yeah.
But then it's just like, I'm gonna shoot your video and I'm gonna go.
Right.
I ain't really trying to too much have like no bad problems with like nobody.
Yeah.
Like, I do videos. And
Right.
shit.
And have you ever had girls, real pretty girls that you've done photo shoots for or done videos for, and you're like, dang, I kind of want to talk to her?
Plenty. But it's just like, you can't.
Do you shoot your shot?
I'd be kind of iffy. Like,
Or it depends on the girl or the vibe or what?
It really depends on the vibe for real.
Yeah.
You know, so, but like, it's, you know, it's girls, you know, that they do videos and stuff and photos and they like me, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know, like right now, I just focus on the craft.
Yeah, so you try to separate personal from business.
Yeah, because I don't be wanting people to just get out there and be like, oh, girl,
I slept with him.
DINERO tried to talk to me, girl. You don't
He
know.
done ate my cat.
Like, no,
He ate my cat. Let me find out. DINERO out here in Wunkatunka.
Nah, you sound like that girl from Eliza, man. She from, shout out Eliza though. But Eliza from San Antonio. You know, I had met her when I went down there in February. She said the same thing you be saying.
Really?
Yeah, like she be like, that's gonna be crazy.
But yeah, so you definitely have to separate, you know, business from personal. Have you ever met any, besides like Lil Baby and Young Boy and all them, have you ever met any famous female celebrities?
Yeah, I know Toya.
Toya, Regine's mom?
Yeah, I
Lil
know,
Wayne's
I know
baby
her
mom?
and Regine.
Okay. And how you know them?
Through my cousin. Shout out Sean. My cousin, he a handyman in Atlanta, big handyman. Sean can fix a lot of people, book him.
Okay.
But yeah, Sean worked with a lot of major stars, a lot of NFL stars and stuff. But he took me to Toya house. I think I met Toya in like 2018.
Okay.
You know, she real down to earth. Her mom real down to earth.
Yeah.
Regine cool, but yeah, I go over there. Like when I go to Atlanta and I be with him, like I always go over their house. And, you know,
Yeah.
I be with him chilling. You know,
Okay.
They real
Lucci
down
ain't
to
like
earth.
that.
I ain't never met Lucci.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you was chilling with his girl.
I'm saying like me and Regine say like, hey, you know, like we
be
cool.
cordial.
Yeah, we cool, but
Yeah.
it ain't nothing like that.
Yeah.
So
Are you making sure you don't want no smoke?
I'm saying like if she want me, I'ma take her. Like, but at the same time, like I ain't.
You ain't on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you could work with one female celebrity, who would it be? Don't say no strippers.
You talking about just video wise?
Videos or photography, whatever. Like, if you could just work with one female celebrity.
I'll probably say Cardi B.
Cardi B?
I like her energy.
Really?
Yeah, so I feel like
She's real
if
feisty.
me and her was to do a video together, I feel like it'd be hard.
Yeah,
So,
just because her vibe and everything.
yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. I never heard nobody really. I mean, I guess she is kind of like underestimated a little bit. Yeah.
She hard. Like a lot of people gonna be like Nicki Minaj. See.
I've never really been on the Nicki bandwagon. Like, I like some of her music, but she ain't, you know, I'm not her biggest fan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's next for you? Outside of, you know, the music, in the next 10 years or so, you said you want to be on top. You want to have a family eventually, I'm assuming, right? You want to settle down in Atlanta or LA or wherever, you know, your job ends up taking you. So what's next as far as building your brand, you know what I'm saying, getting Dinero on the map? Like, how do you plan to really put your name on the map? Because at the end of the day, you post to Instagram, you know, doing videos, going out of town, that's all good and dandy, you know what I mean? But it's a lot of people doing that. So it's going to have to be something that really makes you stand out. Like, I also thought about, like, even videographers don't even realize you don't even have to just do music videos. You can always end up being, like, one of the cameramen for, like, a Love and Hip Hop show or, like, something like that, even though that's not really what you want to do, you know what I mean?
I just like to work with the camera in general, though. That's
Yeah. So you'll be open to doing, like, a TV show or, like, something like that, too?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I know a couple people that actually want to start their own kind of, like, reality show type thing. But, you know, it takes a real good videographer to be able to capture it the way they do. You know what I mean? The scenes, and you know how they do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You said in the next 10 years?
Mm-hmm. I said 10 because 1, that's too short. 5 is like in the middle, you know what I mean? We're still young. That's why I say 10 is kind of like you're out of your 20s, you're out of your prime, you know what I mean? So outside of videography and photography, if you had one dream, what would it be? A place to go, a thing to do, like the one thing on your bucket list that you need to accomplish before you leave this earth.
I need to go to Dubai.
Dubai?
Yeah.
Why Dubai?
It's just something about Dubai like that I always liked.
What is it?
I don't know.
What is it?
Just like, I want to say the vibe, like just the people over there, like by the way they be. It look like everybody just chill. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like that's the type of person I am, and then it's like the sights and stuff, like they sights, and I mean, you know, there's other places that I want to go, but I always say I want to go to Dubai though. Just
Yeah.
for the experience.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Have you ever been out the country?
Nah, I was supposed to. I was actually supposed to be going on tour with Screamer
Okay.
in Africa.
And what happened?
They canceled the tour because
Was it because of the corona?
Nah, they got
Okay.
some type of war over there.
A war?
Yeah, in Africa.
Oh,
But we
okay.
was going.
When was it this year or previously?
I want to say it was like I want to say it was in. We were supposed to go in January. It was December, January. I forgot.
Okay.
But I was supposed to go with him and stuff on tour with Sway Lee.
Okay.
Stuff because one of my OGs, like he know all the managers and stuff like
Yeah.
that, so he kind of like got me into that. But it's like they ended up canceling the tour. So
Okay.
I couldn't go.
So were you gonna be his cameraman, or were you just gonna be like a cameraman for the show, the concerts, or
Nah,
what?
just with them.
Okay, so you was just pretty much just gonna be taking pictures of him.
Yeah.
To like post or whatever.
Really, I ain't got to take no picture. It was just I was gonna be videoing.
Okay.
So I would have put everything together.
Right. So what do the artists and stuff do with the videos and stuff afterwards besides putting them on Instagram? Do they like do anything with them? Do they turn it into a project or what?
You talking about just artists that I shoot?
No, just artists in general. Like, I mean, I know you probably work with some, famous artists and stuff like that. So I guess ones that you shot or any famous artists, is you might have been behind the scenes. So do they just post them on Instagram? Do they do something with the videos?
They post the snippets on Instagram. Give everybody a tease.
Yeah, right.
But they post a full video on YouTube. Like when it's done.
Okay, like the concert and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And is this your first time, doing an interview and stuff like that?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. And I just feel like it's important, especially when you're kind of in the limelight, you know what I mean, to people want to be able to relate to you, you know what I mean, outside of, the career and behind the scenes, etc. And basically with your personality, from what I see, do you feel like you're prepared if you were, let's say you blow up tomorrow, you know what I mean, and you become a cameraman or a videographer, photographer for Gunna or Little Baby or whoever, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready for all the attention that comes with, being in the spotlight 24/7?
Yeah, because it's like people now, like a lot of people treat me like I'm a celebrity.
Yeah.
I don't understand why.
Like, as in what sense?
They like, I don't know, like when I go out sometimes, like if it's somebody on Instagram that doesn't know me in person, they be like, Dinero, like,
yeah,
like I'm just like I'm gonna, you feel what I'm saying? Or Doug, I'm telling you the truth, like they serious, like they be like that. So I don't understand why they treat me like that though.
Do you like the attention though?
It's straight, but I appreciate the support. That's what I'm saying. So,
yeah. And when you started, I guess, doing your videography and all that other stuff, did you have a girlfriend at one point? So you never had a girlfriend?
Yeah, I was in a relationship for like 5 years.
Okay, and what happened?
But yeah, I don't know.
What happened?
Like,
y'all, we want to see.
Okay, I'm gonna be
I want to
see.
I don't know if y'all want to see. I want to see.
I'm gonna admit to when I was wrong. Like when me and her was together, I cheated. I did some lame stuff. Like it's just me being honest as a man. I did some lame stuff.
Typical.
But it's
just
like
you cheated, like y'all do. Y'all cheat.
That's not everybody. But yeah, I cheated. Then she cheated. Then it's just like
just tit for tat, basically.
Yeah. Then we got back together, and then it's just like we got in a dumb argument. Like basically, she came home from work. This was when I was going to church.
You smiling and stuff. You miss her.
No, I got respect for her, but I'm straight.
Yeah.
But oh yeah, shout out to Meg though, man. But yeah,
okay, we ain't gonna say your name though. We can't, camera time. Feel me?
But yeah, like this was when I was going to Troy. Like she had got home from work, and then it's like, okay, I'm the type of boyfriend. If I'm at your crib dirty. Like I ain't gonna say it's dirty, but it's just how everybody clean up.
Right.
So it's just like I'm gonna do all that, like wash your clothes, wash the dishes, mop the floor, vacuum. Like I'm gonna do that, cause like when you come home from work, the only thing that you should be doing is showering and resting.
Right.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like she got there and it wasn't no toilet paper there, but I wasn't there. You feel what I'm saying? And like I don't know, we just got to argue about some toilet paper.
So you kind of just fell off.
Yeah, man, and she just made a big deal about it tripping. So I'm finna get ready to go back to my dorm, and I wind up like my charger was behind the headboard.
Yeah.
So I tried to move the headboard, but I guess I was so mad. Like when I moved it, I broke it. So I was like, boom. And
so you done broke that girl big.
And then like when she heard that headboard break, it was over with for me. She was like, yeah. And like.
Now, why do you gotta do the angry black girl?
That's how she was, though. She was like, get out. You broke my arm, tell my mama. I said, if I can buy you another headboard, bro. But,
yeah.
Because I didn't mean to. I just want to get my charger and go before I said something that I wasn't supposed to say.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we just broke up like that, though, man. But, it ain't no hard feeling, though. She doing good, I'm doing good. So.
Right. So you're just moving on. So you're not, like, in a rush to get in a relationship, but you're open to get in a relationship.
Yeah, like, I really got to vibe with you, like, and I need you to understand, like, then I'm a busy man.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'ma still give you your time.
Yeah.
But then it's just like you gotta accept the fact I'm gonna be around a lot of females.
Right.
Just to be your editor.
Yeah, that's why I always say, like, guys that are gonna be in the limelight, they definitely have to have a female with a strong head on their shoulders, because some females can't handle that. Like, their boyfriend, their husband being around women 24/7. Some of them be half naked in the photo shoots, videos, etc. So, do you feel like you're the type of guy that can, I'm good, like, I got a girl at home?
Yeah, okay.
Or are you still kind of young and,
But yeah, like, it's just like, I'm just saying, like, like, when you get a certain age, it's like you grown, you feel what I'm saying? So it's like, once I get a girl now, it's also time, like, that's my girl, like, cheating going on, or none of that, because, like, I'm a man now. Like, back, I was childish.
Right.
But at the same time, it's just like, when you just be single for a minute, like, and you think about a lot of stuff, like, your mindset changed. So that's the time, like, now, a lot of these girls, like, they don't even be right. So it's like, when I find that right one, like, it's mandatory that I treat her right, because I already know what's going on in the single world. Like, a lot of people try to make it seem like the single life
is just so amazing. Like,
that's coming from me, like, it's not.
Yeah. I feel like it's really overrated. Like, I feel like people that really boast about being single, it's like, you probably newly single, you know what I mean? But once you've been single for a while, it's like, that gets so old.
It do.
Yes.
It lame, like,
especially when you need support, especially when you're trying to go somewhere in life, you know what I mean? It's like, you just need that person next to you that's gone, that you can go home to and talk to and confide in, etc. So as we close, tell everybody where they can follow you on social media, all your platforms. Let them know.
Y'all can follow me on Instagram at DINEROTHESHOOTA and on Twitter too.
DINEROTHESHOOTA, the?
No, like, Dinero the Shooter, but Shooter, let me redo that. Y'all can follow me on Instagram at Dinero the Shooter. Shooter is spelled with an A at the end, not ER, with an A. And it's the same thing on Twitter as well.
Are you on Snapchat or Facebook?
I can't tell you my Facebook name. I can't tell you what my Facebook name.
But are you on YouTube, or do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, then go subscribe to my channel, Dinero the Shooter. Same thing on YouTube.
Okay, and pretty much on your YouTube channel, you post, I guess, videos and photos and all that stuff. Do you also have a business page or a website or something like that?
I ain't got no website. I'm working on one, but then again, it's like I don't want one. I feel
but
like
then it's good to have a website, because people can go in. Then it's a little more organized. People can go in, click book. And you don't even have to talk to them. You can just say, go click the link. And then I have a videographer like that. Like, he doesn't really have too much conversation unless it's about getting directions to where you need to be. You know what I mean? Like, he's like, go to the website. The website will tell you the times that are open, the times that are not open. Don't text me asking me if you had this time, you see it's not open. You know what I mean? Like,
see, I really don't talk about it, though. Like, Trent talk to everybody.
Okay. So like your manager does all that.
I got two managers.
Okay.
I got Trent and my homegirl Bria.
Okay.
She go to A&M up here.
Okay.
So both of them manage me. So it's just like when people try to book me, they gotta go through them.
Right. Okay.
So that's why I made them my managers, because it's like with me, like, I'm the type of person, like, I'm really not social. Like, I talk to people, but then it's like I get tired of talking to people.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's why I just had them do that. And all I do is, get the deposit and the rest I shoot.
One more thing, I need to say this, because I know a lot of people are thinking this. So I'm just gonna clear the elephant in the room. Why? Now you can probably answer this. It's no shade here, y'all. This is not the shade room. Why do people like coming up and I guess on the rise feel like they need a manager? You know what I mean?
You really don't need no manager, I understand. But I ain't gonna lie, like with me, like I be getting booked.
Okay.
So it's like with me trying to manage bookings and you feel what I'm saying? Edit the video, then send the video out. It's like I get overwhelmed by all of that stuff.
Okay.
But it's like, I'm a hard worker, but it's like, that's why, like, it'll be easy.
Yeah, just kind of like an assistant or, someone give you, like, pointers, something you can do better, stuff like that.
Yeah, but a lot of people, they be like, I seen some on YouTube to do is like, if your followers aren't in the K, then you don't need a manager. Me personally, I don't agree with that, because it's like, okay, like I tweeted like a month ago, it's some videographers out here that's harder than videographers with 10K followers.
Right.
They just got followers.
Right. But so you got to think about it. it's a power in numbers, you know what I mean? And
Yeah,
unfortunately, you know, it's just like that nowadays.
Uh-huh.
But the more followers you have, the more views you're gonna have, the more attention, word of mouth, etc. So I feel like that's more the thing people get caught up in. It's like, oh, he's not being as watched as this person, so he must be better, which is not necessarily, you know, the case.
I'm talking about hard editors. Like, they got like 800, like they got 800 followers.
Yeah.
Like, they hard. And I'm just looking like, why they not up there? Like,
yeah.
But it's just like.
And it has a lot to do with, one, branding yourself.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta get out there and network outside of, because a lot of people get so caught up in their phones. It's like you need to go to events, meet people, make business cards, hand out your business cards. You see girls taking selfies all the time. You can walk past a group of girls taking selfies like, hey, here's my card if y'all want to ever do a photo shoot. Y'all look real nice, you feel me? If y'all want to ever do a girl, you know what I'm saying? You're not a player, you a guy, you know what I mean? Yeah. Guys got to know how to, you know, just finagle your way into business, you know what I mean? Because anywhere you go, it's always an opportunity to meet new people, new clientele. You never know who might need something or who might know somebody that needs something. You know what I mean?
That's why I be telling people, like, networking very important. And then it's like, with me, like, when I go to video shoots now, it's like the person that booked me up and to find out about me through my recent video shoot.
Okay.
So it's like when I went to a video shoot on Friday, I shot the people. Then he had like 3 homeboys there.
Yeah.
And he was like, bro, we seen that video you did for such and such.
Right.
Like, we gonna book you too. So
and then
like,
one thing too, you need to make sure that the people you do photos for, videos for, etc., that they're, you know, giving you your credit, telling people that they, you know, that you recorded them, you know, etc., etc., because that's the only way, you know, more people are gonna actually, you know, trust that you're gonna give them good work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's mandatory. Like, I tell people all the time, like, you gotta tell me, like, even if you want to add the video on your YouTube channel, just make sure you put shot by the shooter, so like people can go follow me.
Right.
All I be asking for is credit, but everybody that I shoot, they give me my credit.
Okay, that's
so
good.
I really never have a problem with that, for real.
Okay, so everybody, Dinero the Shooter, Instagram, Twitter, right? That's where you can find his social media. I definitely look forward to seeing you do very, very big things. We might end up at the top together. Who knows? You might be my videographer one day for my show. You know what I'm saying? So you just never know who you meet. You know what I mean? You never know where people going. So definitely go follow Dinero the Shooter, Instagram, Twitter, and closing out for real this time, y'all. If there's one thing you had to say to people that support you, watch you, anything, what would it be? Or a word of advice, a message, anything.
No matter what you're doing, I always keep God first and believe in yourself.
Amen. And y'all, until next time, we out. Y'all, behind the scenes.